out and I'm looking at clothes for me. And I've been a woman my entire life, female, entire life. And I've had daughters for a couple of years now. And what I've noticed, they make little kids' clothes sexier than grown women clothes. Why? Who the fuck is in the room making these ideas to make our daughters' clothes look sexier than ours? Like, who the fuck are they looking sexy for? Like, being a single woman out here in the world, we need some sexiness. You know, it took me like 8 stores outside of the normal Victoria's Secret and Fenty stores to find me some underwear that wasn't too grandma-ish or wasn't too period panty-ish, or something that would fit my whole ass and I would be comfortable in it all night or all day, or sitting in the car as I sometimes do. Yet and still, it takes me just as long to find underwear for my kids that is not sexy. Why is that? Who's sitting in the room designing these clothes for these little girls that's crop tops? Now, mind you, I wore crop tops, but it was a different time. It was a different era. We wore crop tops. I lived in the era when Daisy Dukes came back. We wore that. We wore the bra tops, the tube tops, and we were sexually assaulted, and we were abused, and we were raped, and we were molested. So now when we're having to buy this shit for our kids, we're looking at it like, who the fuck is still making this? I've noticed little boy shorts are always longer than little girl shorts. Why? When men, sick men, start looking at our little girls at a younger age, why are we glorifying and buying this shit? I won't buy it. That's why it makes me spend hours looking for shit in the store. Why it takes me longer to shop, because I'm not selling sex. Not my sex, not my kids' sex. I'm not buying that shit. So to the black designers out there, we need more of you. We need more of you to make clothes that fits our bodies, that fits our daughters' bodies, that's not making them more appealing to be looked at, to be violated at. I am not buying it if it don't cover me all the way up. I don't give a damn. The same person that's gonna look at me and love me in my sweats is gonna look at me in my granny panties, because that's all y'all making for us, unless we're selling sex and on Instagram and Facebook naked. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for me, because I have daughters that's watching me. I have a grown daughter, and I don't want her to wear the kind of stuff that she wears, because I know the kind of predators that's out there that's looking at her. But now you're starting with our fucking babies, and the 3-year-olds have hipsters and bikinis and shit like that. They need drawers. They need something to cover up their whole body. They need longer shirts. They need longer shorts. Stop making those little bitty ass shorts for our kids. Stop making those hip hugging, waist falling off the ass stuff for our girls. Make things to cover them up. I don't give a fuck. I'm not buying it. And I wore the Baby Fat, the Rockaware, the Sean John, the Fubu. I wore all that shit, but I was covered up when I had it on. And the moment that I became a grown woman and I could wear the hip hugging things and the tube tops, I didn't want to anymore, because I had been told to smile. I had been told I looked good. I had been whistled at. I had been catcalled before I even had a body. So no, I'm not going to dress my kids up, boy or girl, for them, for people to, or men or women or whoever, because predators, let's be clear, come in both sexes, male and female. And it does not discriminate. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to spend my money with the ones that keep going. And then when something happens to our fucking kids, nobody is on the front line with us, helping us look for them, or helping us protect them, or helping us teach them that they are more than their fucking bodies. So I'm not buying. I don't give a fuck And I'm cheap. So I'm going to buy the cheap shit. But I much rather buy the cheap shit that's going to cover me up completely. So if you like me, it's my personality that you like. It's not my body, because we're not doing that. In 2022, we are not doing that. We are not spending money and making you richer so that you can pimp us and prostitute us in your clothes and in your brands and in your logos just for somebody to violate us, to prey on us, or to snatch us up off the motherfucking street and you to turn that back on. So I'm not doing it. I'm only buying shit that covers up whole fucking bodies. So those designers that want to fuck with me and want to rock with me when we clothing our whole bodies, and I'm not saying we can't show a little leg or a little thigh or anything, but at least you're an adult and you can make those decisions. But everybody that's 18 and under needs to be covered up. That's period, point blank.